Hey, so today I'm going to show you how to do 8 parts per rep. Basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to be taking a single rep range of motion and cutting it into 8 different sections. And the point is to focus on the shorter reps on the most difficult part of the actual repetition. So it's going to vary whether that's in the contracted position or not, depending on the exercise. So I'll give a few examples here just to show you what it is, and then I'll work through a whole complete set of what it would look like. So I'm just going to start with some lat pull downs and do an 8 part per rep. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've cut the rep into 8 sections. I'm going to do one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You just get a little bit longer on each one. What that looks like with the curl is a little bit different. Just to give an example here, I'm going to come up to the top, and this is the most difficult part. Make sure you're keeping your elbows back so they're not coming out in front. As I come up, most difficult part of the rep, I'm going to slowly count it down to 8 and lower it each time. 6, 7, 8, and then fully extend on the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the reason why these are so helpful is because if you get into the habit of just letting gravity do the work and bringing the weight down, then you're not going to get as much of the effect. So by stopping it at the most difficult part of the repetition, you're going to be allowing the muscle to feel tension that it doesn't normally feel. So I mentioned that different exercises are going to have different examples of when you would or would not need to use that tension. So one example here is with just regular bench press. So I'm just going to use some dumbbells here. So the most difficult part of the repetition is not all the way up here. So I'm not going to just do this, because at this point most of the tension is going to be on my shoulders or on my triceps. But if I come down here and make the first part of the repetition down here, then this is the most difficult part. So what this looks like is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's just an 8 part per rep. If it says to do 4 repetitions of that, you're basically doing 32 total repetitions. So the recommended weight that I would use would be anywhere between 30 to 50% of your 2 or 3 rep max for the weight, which obviously you're going to need to adjust that. It should get really difficult after the second repetition, which again is actually 16 smaller repetitions. But play around with it, have a lot of fun. I mean, it's one of the easiest ways to burn out a muscle without putting so much stress on the joints, and you really don't need a whole lot of weight to do it. That's all.